Hello, hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, and what a amazing day it is here. Where are you in the world? Let me know in the comments. And welcome to my live. I come on live every Wednesday at 12:30 Central Standard Time. And of course, today we are talking about how I thought I was going to serve, and I was the one that ended up being judged. And this was a very, very hard trip for me personally that I want to share with you today. And I wrote some notes because sometimes we're led to do things and we think that it's all going to work out because something like that or similar has worked for us before. And then what ends up happening is it doesn't turn out the way that we thought it was going to turn out. And this is exactly what happened for me. I went on a mission trip to Colombia, and this was a miracle story. This was a few years before my mission trip to Nicaragua. And I don't know why it's doing that. And the trip was amazing. Actually, my sister decided to go with me. And this was the first vacation that I actually was going to have without my children. So I had decided in 2010 to get a divorce from my husband. And that next summer was the first summer that I was going to be going on vacation, or not on vacation, without my children, because my former husband, he always goes to the same place, the same time every year with his mother's family. And 2011 was going to be the first year that I did not go. And it was going to be weird. And I was very sad because my children were very young and the vacation was always very stressful for me, but I still love to get away and I still love to go to the ocean. Maybe some of you love to go to the ocean. And so I really was in kind of a hard place, but this was in January or February. I heard about this mission trip. Now, this was my first mission trip that I went on. This is not what I'm talking about today, but I want to preface this. And that mission trip came together miraculously. I heard about it on the radio. I found out it was the exact week that my children were going on vacation with their father for the first time, and I would not be with them. And then, and then the following, that was July. So I found out about the mission trip. My sister said, I want to go on the mission trip with you. My best friend is my sister. And we went to this meeting and we both decided that we were going to raise the money to go on this mission trip. And lo and behold, everything fell into place. We raised all the money and my sister was able to go with me. And we went on this miraculous, in my title, I'm talking about how I went on a mission trip. And this is not the mission trip I'm going to talk about. This is the first mission trip that I went on. But how things didn't go as planned with the second mission trip I went on. And it was all around being judged by other people when I thought I was leading with love, and I was leading with love. But I'm going to get into that a little bit more. But I'm prefacing this with my first mission trip was to Colombia, South America. And I speak fluent Spanish. And I was, oh dear, well, that doesn't sound fun. But on my first mission trip, I was a translator. We had several situations that were kind of precarious that turned out okay. And that was, in my opinion, this was all being divinely led. It was inspired by the divine. And I am a very spiritual person. So I'm very intuitive. I pay attention to my intuition. And this was a process. But what ended up happening was a few years later, they talked about another mission trip. This one was to Nicaragua. And I thought, well, the first one went so well. Why don't I go on this one as well? It's the same week my children are gone. But it wasn't really in alignment with me anymore. And I needed to see this. Have you ever been in a space where, thank you. Have you ever been in a space where you thought you were supposed to do something and something completely opposite actually happened? This is what happened for me on this mission trip. So by the time I went on the second mission trip, this is a Christian group. And at the time I was still kind of dabbling in my faith, which I was raised in.